Guys, Maritime Spook here, and I thought we'd take a few minutes here, guys, and go over I only unzipped these guys because I wanted to doing it with one hand to show you what's in them, but I wanted to go over the 3V Gear Paratus backpack. It's a 72-hour operators pack, and I had a couple of people off Instagram looking at them, and one guy asked me a private message, not to be silly, but what's an operator's pack? And well, an operator's pack, guys, is in the military. You know, a military special ops person or just a soldier is considered an operator. And this is something that the type of pack they would use for 3 days, 4 days. They would pack enough gear in there to survive and to have enough essential things to keep them alive for at least 72 hours if they had to. Okay, so that translates into us civilian guys, is how much cool gear can we fit in it that is going to make our stays in the woods better, or it'll help us train better, or just become better woodsmen. And that's what it translates to. So that's what an operator is. But awesome pack, guys. It's got EVA padding here, so that means when you're hiking along, you're not going to get hot. And this is very, very airy. You're going to get good airflow through the pack without compromising the integrity of the pack. So just really ingenious there. It's the first time I've ever used this, and that's very comfortable. All the D-rings around are metal. I've got my Swedish Forest knife on here just for an example. That can ride right there. I've got a black diamond climbing grade carabiner right there. Just excellent. On the side pouches here, guys, and this is just a quick walk around it. Right here, as you can see, I have my Snug Pack patrol poncho, and I mean, even with one hand, guys, it's easy to close this stuff up too. That's what I kind of like. Get that shut. And but like I said, that's the size of the pouch right there. You can fit a patrol poncho in there by Snug Pack, no problem. And there's still room in back and the front to put glow sticks or a knife or anything you want. On this side, in this pouch, I have an Adventure medical kit with a bunch of other extra add-ons. There's fire starter, there's all kinds of cool stuff in that, and plenty of room. And this is where I've been putting my headlamp and extra batteries. And I've actually slid down a bunch of other stuff in the front just to try it. Map of the area and a couple things easy to get at. They're all self-healing zippers. What a self-healing zipper is, guys, is as long as you can back it off and not like reef on it, it'll kind of fix itself. So you just don't bang on it too bad, and they're really good zippers. On the very top here, guys, I have a Canadian Military Forces Gore-Tex bivvy. On top of that, an SOL tarp, and you can use the tarp and then in the bivvy. And in the inside, I have my Snug Pack Elite 3 sleeping bag and Thermarest mattress on top. We're going to do a complete load out video of this sometime. Like, I'm going to take everything out and show you what I put in it. But I'm just trying different things right now before I would take it out for the overnighter, or 2 nights, I think was what we're going to do with this one. Another friend and I planned. And like I said, so I mean, back and forth, we're going to check and see what's in it. Okay, so we got this thing on top, which is compression strapped. This can come right off, and I'll show you. So that shoots right off of there, and I've got this attached together. And you got these, another set of metal D-rings here, so you can lash things if you need be. In the main compartment, like I said, guys, plenty of room. Just to show you on the top view here, I've got GSI Kettlist full of coffee and tea and sugar and other things, and I've got my primitive fire kit, flint and steel, plus some add-ons to make it an inclusive fire kit. And underneath that, as I said, I have the Thermarest mat and the Elite 3 sleeping bag, and there's still plenty of room in the top here for other things, but I didn't want to pack it over capacity if I didn't have to, because this is just for training purposes, kind of only today. Take it and go for a big jaunt up on the coast and see how good it carries. So far, it carries awesome. I did the same thing yesterday and took some Instagram pictures, and it carried very well. Everybody on Instagram really liked this pack. And the inside, this is like an admin pouch here, and like I said, without going over the full load out, just to show you size, the hand goes way down in there. I've even got it's even big enough, like I said, guys, I've got a fuel bottle in there, and that goes down to the very bottom. I've got Primus stove in there, whole bunch of food. There's like a week's worth of food in here, guys, like these adventure or expedition meals, and Ranger bars and just, you know, nuts and all kinds of stuff in there. My life straw is in the bottom of that. So just to show you scale, guys, you can fit an awful lot of stuff. Definitely any type of gear you're going to need to smooth it and not rough it, that's for sure. If you want to go minimalist or whatever, you could have a smaller pack, and that's what's cool about this is you're actually getting, besides the two on the side, you're getting basically a seer kit, that if you wanted to put it together that way. And what I mean by a seer kit, this thing on the bottom, this butt pack actually, guys, actually comes right off, and you can wear it around your waist with the provided strap, or you can use it as like a shoulder bag. So you're starting out with 2 packs really, and the 2 on the side, so you've just got a heck of a lot of options there. We got the NATO canteen strapped to the top of this, and why I have this open, guys, just because I was taping with one hand, but this will go back over, compression strap down with the cord provided. Let me get this off for a second if I can, with one hand anyway. There we go. This whole butt pack comes right off. Like you see, this cord, or this strap just folds up, and then when you fold it over like so many times, your compression strap goes down, and then it's all just a modular piece. But what's cool about this, guys, is you can have your pack and all your gear at camp, and then put this on and go for a scout. You know, go like on the, you know, like I said, like just, it's basically could be like a seer kit. If you had to dump your backpack, you could have essential gear in this, and that way you're not out in the cold, so to speak, with nothing. So just very cool. But besides scale of this, get this open. Got all kinds of stuff in here. Got adventure medical whistle with sharpened stone, my big Uberlute and ferrocerium rod, glow sticks. I mean, that pouch goes way back in there. Got a huge signal mirror with snare wire, heating, hand warmers, a whole bunch of bank line. You know, just like I said, guys, just filling it with stuff to see the weight and how it's going to carry. And so far it's like perfect. So that's just that little admin type pouch. And I may not zip all these up, guys, with one hand, just because it's new and it's breaking into. And even though you can with one hand easily, I don't want to, you know, I'm not going to hurt the pack trying when it's new to do with one hand. But another large compartment here. This has got a bunch of food. I've got more canceable in there. I've got my Bako Laplander saw in there. A whack of food, like I said. On the side here, I've got binoculars, compass, signal mirror. On this side, I've got, you know, like fire kit. Those SOL like wet tabs or tender tabs with a little striker. Whole bag of them. And these are all Molly compatible. So. But like I said, this is what really sold me on this pack as being a really cool system, is that you can dump this pack or leave it at camp, and then you've still got essential gear with you. Or if you just want to go for a scout, you've got everything with you. Sling that around your waist, on your shoulder, away you go, right? But everything is very nicely made. It's compression strapped, so you're not gonna, you know, be stressing out the bag too much by loading this much gear in it. I gotta strap this back up. I think I got one of them let go because I was bobbing around with it. But very cool patches that came with the bag. So just an immaculate setup, guys. I'm going to be testing this for 3V gear, and so far, guys, I could not be any happier with this pack. Okay, it's got everything I want in it that I would want to take for an extended stay, and not only being handsome doing it, it just has so many modular things that you can do. You could use the waist pack and then put on these pouches here on the pack. You can use the waist pack, and I'll be taking my canteen with it. I mean, there's just so much you can just add to it, and I just really like it, guys. Got a couple other things from 3V gear to show you. Like I said, I got a couple beanies and you know, a couple shamogs that are just immaculate that we'll do in another video. I showed them on Instagram. So if you don't follow my Instagram, guys, get over there and check it out, because I did the same thing yesterday as I'm doing today. Just had the pack loaded up and went for a jaunt up the coast, and you know, just to get a feel for it. But I love the pack so far, guys. And in the loadout video, I'll either have a cameraman or my tripod with me, and I'll show you the pack on me and everything else. But it'd be too hard to set up the darn camera and get it all on there, but it fits really well. The waist strap's plenty big enough for me, just to let you guys know. And I'm a large fella, we all know that, and this thing fits around me fine. So I really like that it's made and big enough for a large person, right? That's the same idea when I did the Elite 3 video. Like I said, guys, that everything's well and fine, but if it doesn't fit you, then it's just a waste of money. So this thing fits great, and it has all these attachments where, you know, you can get up, and I mean, there's still little nuances that I'm learning myself when I compression strap this to get my strap set up right, but just a perfect pack, guys. Perfect for what I need, and perfect, I think, for what everyone else is going to need for, you know, 72 hours slash, you know, if you're in the military, it'd be great. Or if you're, you know, just going out for extended stays in the wilderness, guys, this thing's going to be bomb proof. It doesn't need a cover, because my patrol poncho, I can wear my patrol poncho. I already tried it and put the pack on, and it covers me and the pack. So that's covered, literally. So anyway, guys, this is Spook signing out. This was a quick walk around. We'll do a load dump, like I said, like a loadout video of this as well, to show you like everything that's in it. But I just wanted to show you a few things to show you size of scale and whatnot. But heck of a pack. So there's going to be a link in the description to 3V Gear. They've got a ton of other innovative products, and like I said, their gear is born in the military but refined in the mountains of Utah. Anybody that can go up in the mountains of Utah and use this stuff, guys, it's going to be tough enough for pretty much anything we're going to need to do, right? So, very well made, 600D Cordura. It's stitched everywhere it needs to be stitched, reinforced, so it's going to last you, and it's also, like I said, guys, just a heck of a good carry system, and it just carries very nice. So anyway, guys, that was just a quick walk around the 3V Gear Paratus. You're going to see it in more videos. Thank you very much to 3V for sending it to me to show to you. And stay safe, guys, and we'll see you on the next one here very soon. We're going to get this pack out and do a couple overnighters hopefully here soon. And I'm going to show you what I can take with it in there. But before that, we'll probably do a loadout video here on one of my hikes and pull out the tarp and show you everything that's in it. So anyway, guys, take her easy. I love how this comes off too, guys. Every time it brings me back to look at this, how this is going to be cool for scouts and whatnot. Just love that setup. So anyway, guys, stay safe and get out and train.